Stop! Please.
Oh, shit.
We have Hotel 600 in progress for most of each. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here!
We rolling?
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Community Service Podcast. Today's a doozy. We do Hapé on camera, and Chris almost shits himself and throws up. It's great. Jose is amazing healer from Aztlan. He's not from Aztlan. He owns Aztlan Herbal Remedies. We talk about parasites and how I should stop taking dog dewormer. Woof, woof. Come to a show near me, subscribe. You know what I meant. Go to my fucking show and like, rate, review, subscribe. We're growing. We're big on Spotify now. We got to get YouTube up a little more. Let's get my plaque. I'll put it above Chris's desk. Goals. Where am I at? I'm at Cities. Just
They'll be right there.
They'll be right there. Go to these cities. Look at all these cities. Oh, what's that one? A city. Oh, Comedy Store main room. That's a big one. August 20th, headlining the Comedy Store in Los Angeles. I'm on the road all the time. We're getting more healers on the pod. I love you all. Thank you. Namaste.
CommunityServicePod@gmail.com. Send your poop stories. Send your party stories.
Yeah. You just say it, my man.
Poop stories, party stories, suggestions for the podcast. Send them all.
Caca.
CommunityServicePod@gmail.com.
I'm sorry. I was heckling you. I'm ashamed of myself. I didn't do enough Hapé. I was trying to be funny. And poop stories, CommunityServicePod@gmail.com. And we'll probably get a phone number. That would be good audio.
Yeah.
I shit myself. Go to a show. Thank you. Namaste.
My little closet smells smoked out.
It's pretty.
Oh, yeah. So much. We'll talk about that later. Let's plug his product. They just give me weed, bro. I try to quit, and they give me
Oh man, they're
quarter pound,
they're
weed, water, weed, hash.
They're forcing it down your throat.
How can I quit with such abundance? Every time I had it pretty good. I'll quit. I'll take little breaks, little month here, 3 months there.
Yeah, detox a little.
And then I'll revisit it, and it'll be a nice relationship. And then I'm just a whore, and I smoke it all. I eat it all.
You start going at it, huh?
All. It's back.
I'm a lightweight smoker, man. I'm a lightweight. Before I was more, but now I'm more of a lightweight.
Yeah, that's the way to be. Fuck what I've been doing. They give me the weed water, Chris. You know what happens.
Yes.
I just start chugging them. Dude, the homies at Absolute Extracts and Can of Craft and it's like Pepsi Cola of fucking weed. They got a bunch of umbrella, like 20 products. Anyways, they give me this Lagunitas Hi-Fi hops weed water. Throw me a can there. It's above your head, Brianna, please. Thank you. And it's like weed LaCroix. I do it in my ag, but it's not even a
water
gel.
infused water.
What happened? You got stuck? Oh, the cord. She moved, but the cord like pulled her head back. That was funny. This is a delicious, dangerous product. This isn't healing though. This is healing. We're gonna get into that. I didn't mean to plug out but it's tasty. I tell you what. I tell you, this is trouble. They gave me 2 cases of this. 2 cases.
Hey, one can will do the job.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I had 2 yesterday. No, it's just trouble. That's why like they give it to me and I'm like, Chris, take it. Here. You're gonna get hooked up, bro. We'll give you all the weeds, but I wanted to plug your company first.
I appreciate that.
But shout out to Can of Craft Absolute Extracts. And they got a new company, my boys, called How We Roll. And check out them homies with the companies. So let's get into healing. We'll get to weed and addiction later. So I visited the homie at his shop in Torrance.
Yes.
I don't know if you call it Torrance.
You can say. You can call it Los
from the
Angeles.
area. That's it.
Harbor Gateway.
Yeah. That's when Torrance becomes L.A.
Yes.
You know? Mm-hmm. You remember that street? I always tell you.
Yeah.
I'm talking all this shit. I grew up on that street.
Oh, yeah.
I told you, my dad, we would go visit Howard at the machine shop, and we'd play with drill bits and oil. and slot machines. They had the illegal slot machine that spit out real coins.
Oh, wow.
And it would be me and my sisters gambling in the man's like car. Like he fixed cars and boats and shit. Anyways, this is a good childhood. I don't know. Everyone always jaw drops. I was like, we were having a good time.
We are
It
definitely.
was right off Vermont and Carson.
It's a cool little area there, man. Starting to get busier.
Yeah, it's cleaning up. I was born very nearby Harbor City. My cousin was born Harbor Gateway.
Oh, wow. Okay, right down the street.
Yeah, right. It's, walking. Did you ever hear the story where I tell how I seen my cousin's vagina before?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
No.
Well, it was at Harbor Gateway, right?
Oh, really?
The hospital. Was that Kaiser? Or?
Harbor UCLA Medical Center.
Yeah. The free clinic.
Yeah, basically the trauma. Yeah, that place is good for trauma, man.
Yeah. You go get trauma at that hospital. We're born right there, and then we go visit his shop and heal from the trauma.
Hey, well, I was in a hospital when I was 3 years old, dying from meningitis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No
why I
way.
put my store across the street.
Wow.
There's a reason for it.
I think my sister had meningitis. She had some sort of, she couldn't move. She was in the hospital for a long time.
Yeah.
They put her in like a body cast. It was crazy.
Yeah,
Some
mine
sort of
was
gnarly infection.
bacterial.
Yeah.
It affected my skin. I got some scars on my legs and stuff like that. And I think that's what led me to start my journey. You know, at
Yeah.
a young age, I didn't even realize I was going that route, but here we are. You
And
know?
your family does it, which is the best. It's
Yeah.
in your DNA. You both sides, or wait, what I read
from my mother's side, well, we're
your mother and your grandmother, right?
yeah, my mother, my grandmother, my great grandmother, and so on and so forth. I think I'm about 6th, 7th generation herbalist in my family.
Yeah.
We're doing things a little different.
I'm
We're modern herbalists. How about that?
Yeah. I'm 6th, 7th generation herbalist. No. That was so stupid. Herbalist.
Yeah, I can already see my grandma out there, right?
Yeah. So his shop's right on Carson and Vermont. It's right here, Aztlan. And me and my sister went to his shop, and they have this CAT scan. I call everything CAT scan. I got 4 cats, homie. What's it? That machine
It's a body scanner.
body scanner, and it scans. Well, I'll let you say it. Your molecular
Well,
structure.
I mean, you know, I do have a technical background, so I'm really good with technology. And once I found a machine that was able to read your body without having to go and get a medical degree, right?
Yeah.
You know, you need some special training for it, but it's really good for giving you a bunch of info about your body, your heart, your nervous system, your gut. You've seen how we've seen the image of your gut, you know, or even image of the prostate gland, thyroid, diabetes screening. So it's really good for giving you an insight without having to give up, you know, your blood, your stool samples, or your urine. And based on that, then we give you some type of natural treatment to be able to, you know, guide you down your path and get you going.
Yeah. So I did his scan, and I was shocked that I'm good.
Yeah, you
For
have
the
some
most
good, you have
part.
some good numbers, man.
It's all that dog dewormer. I forgot to grab the dog dewormer. God damn it.
You're in the top 20%ers of the thousands of people that I've scanned.
Nice.
Yeah, your numbers are really good. I get people out, like, you know, in the moderate ranges, and you were actually in the good range.
I was good everywhere except for the shaky leg syndrome.
The shaky leg syndrome. Yeah.
He's like, wow, your
Your nervous system.
Fire.
Yeah.
Survival, abuse. I'm happy. Everything's
Hey,
fine.
that's why I give you the ashwagandha.
I've been drinking this shit. Look how far down the bottle is.
Yeah, I see that. It works, man. I take it.
I know.
Yeah, I took it earlier. If that, other than that, it'd be like jittery over here.
Man, whatever you give me, I'm gonna double, triple, quadruple. I don't care if it's mushrooms, acid, or ashwagandha.
Yeah.
I did a set in the OR. I drank half this bottle. I was just at peace, and I was like, "I'm sorry, guys. I drank ashwagandha." Were you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it. I was serious.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
true.
I had too much ashwagandha today.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I can't even do fucking medicine right. God damn it.
Hey, as long as it's natural, man, that's all that really matters, you know?
Yeah.
It's not going to build up in your body. It's not going to hurt anything.
That's what
You
I
know.
preach.
Just keep it to a certain amount of it, and you should be good.
That's actually how much of this can I take?
The
I've been taking-
glycinate, I normally take 2 capsules a night. What 2 is
Not
good.
like 4 to 8 a day. Is that too much?
Nah, that'd probably be too much. Yeah, you might want to maybe
Says
2.
who?
Well, that's
Says
true. That's true.
Says the expert.
Right? I would recommend
I'm
2 at
down the
night.
guy that's been studying it his whole life, 6th, 7th generation. I'm like, why not?
Who said
why
that?
not? Hey, let me drink the whole bottle.
No, it's really good. I mean, most people should be taking something like that because our nervous system and our cortisol tend to be higher at night.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people that are waking up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, they should be taking more ashwagandha and the magnesium glycinate at night. It's to calm your central nervous system down. You know, it makes you sleepy. It calms you down a bit. You know what I mean? It's not like you can't operate heavy machinery when you're on this stuff, you know, but it does settle you down a bit.
It's one of those effects to where you don't realize it's working until later, and you're like, oh, I'm quite cool, calm, and collected. When normally I'd be like,
Yeah.
ashwagandha.
Yeah, ashwagandha.
Fuck your Valium.
Yeah, exactly. That's 100% true. That's the alternative to that.
Yeah.
You know, if you get anti-kids or the whole ADHD, if you know what I mean, it tends to settle people down. If you're already a chill person and you're always calm, you might feel it, but it's a person that's overactive tends to notice a difference.
It helps calm the thoughts. I need all the tricks.
Absolutely, more mental focus. That's one of the benefits to it. The best thing is good for anxiety. People that struggle with anxiety tend to get nervous and antsy. It's really good for that.
And to those people getting nervous and antsy, I guarantee you're drinking too much caffeine.
Or energy drinks, something that's altering the nervous system.
Because I do that all the time.
I mean, they could have gut issues. That's the root cause to most people's issues, I think.
A lot of people have stinky booty syndrome.
Well, you know, if you're full of fungus, you know, and bacteria that are not so healthy for us.
What kills the candida?
That's
fungus, right?
Herbs, yeah. You have herbs like oregano oil, oregano leaf, pau de arco. You can take some probiotics. Probiotics combat the fungus in the gut.
I fuck with kefir. You fuck with
Kefir's the best, bro. Of course, man.
That good kefir.
Yeah, the
Farmer's
kefir.
market kefir from a real Russian lady with calluses on her hands. She's been jerking her husband off her whole life. That's that good kefir. Fuck that Trader Joe's kefir. Give me that old Ukrainian Slavic kefir. Yeah.
The leftover from the cheese. From the cheese production, huh?
Jeez.
Nah, it's really healthy for you, man. There's different versions of kefir. You got the milk kefir, then you got the water kefir. I'm more of a water kefir fan.
They just got that at TJ's. I gotta try it. I'll try it.
Get one that's not pasteurized, man.
That's
you know?
impossible.
Yeah, I know. I was making it in my store, and the health department said, "Hey, you can't make it other than you have to start pasteurizing it." I'm like, then why even sell it?
Yeah, fuck the feds.
You know, at that point,
Get off my property. Fuck you, ICE. Fuck the feds, FDA, DAA, CIA, all you alphabet. Am I supposed to say that?
You're saying what I'm thinking, man.
Hey, I'm just joking. I'm a comedian.
I know you are, bro.
Hey, the feds. I was just joking around.
Come
No,
shut
I
it.
mean that though. Fuck you guys. I mean that in the most basic sense. Go
Yeah.
after murderers and terrorists
Yes.
and leave the guy making kefir alone.
Exactly, man.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, why don't you pray to him as I say his name? You devils. Go to church and ask God what you're doing is right. You know you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're only obeying your little pussy orders. Go raid the organic farmer. He's healing people.
Exactly.
That's why I say fuck you. You know I'm right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good
You're on
conscience.
point, bro.
Oh, they got goat milk. Shoot them.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're making natural butter. Get rid of
Yeah.
them. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's all controlled, brother. You know how that
hang on.
goes.
I'm
man.
going to do something that's real gay right now, but
Oh, okay, good.
yeah.
Thank you.
Just because it'll block your face that way.
That's all good.
For the shot, we're Hollywood, baby.
That's
Not
right.
that there's anything wrong with that. Happy gay pride. Happy gay pride. Hey, that bit's coming along now. We'll go. I bounce all over the place. ADHD, I need ashwagandha.
Yeah, it's all
But
good.
let's talk about gay shit right now. I have this new bit about how there's God gay and devil gay. Like God gay, you're born gay. It's natural. You come out the womb. You know?
Yes.
You know, yeah. And devil gay is you smoke too much meth or heroin and now you suck dick for meth or heroin.
Oh, wow.
It's been coming along.
Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always scares them up top. I go, oh, where's he going with it? You know,
Right.
you'll see. And then when I say it, they go, oh.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right? It made sense to me.
And then I say that one of the punchlines is, I have both in my family. I have God gay and heroin gay.
Well, some things are learned, right?
So you're born and raised in the area too.
Yeah, I was born in Gardena, grew up in Carson, and my business in
It's Torrance.
Torrance. You can say Torrance.
Yeah. Torrance.
Yeah, I've been in this neighborhood forever, man. I'm already 50 years old as of recent. And, I've been around the neighborhood for a little bit, helping people, educating them about the herbs. I'm trying to build a community with like-minded people.
Yeah.
The
It's
people that are-
happening. You can feel it.
It's happening. More people are awakening
Yeah.
to it in the very
They
beginning.
know what sea moss is. Like a couple years ago, if you see moss, I'd be
man.
like my father. Random moss? Who?
Well, back before it started getting popular, more and more people, I would talk to people about their health and try to offer them some herbs or something. And first thing they would say are like, I don't like drinking teas. But that's where the medicine's at, And more and more people starting to wake up to the fact that, things are changing. People are starting to get back into the traditional stuff.
Yeah, you can't drink Starbucks every day, even though I fucking
Yeah.
have an espresso every day. But I'll mix in this shit, and then my numbers aren't so bad.
Your numbers aren't bad. Not at all, man. I know that you're trying to get to the 420 number, remember? There's
The scale.
The scale.
The scale of excellence starts at 420.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
if
it
I've
does.
ever seen a goal,
That's the one.
I'll get there. And the wrong 420.
You can easily get there, man.
What is the scale? 1 to 500?
0 to 500, yeah.
0 to
500. You
And
got
then
a poor range, a moderate range, a good range, and an excellent range.
I was at the top of good,
the top of good.
and then I wasn't excellent.
Yes, the nervous system was the only one. If it wasn't for that, you'd be up there.
Wow.
It doesn't taste bad, does it?
Mm-hmm.
It has that.
Very bad for sure.
I'm sure you had worse, man.
I forgot a water. Chris, can you hand me a water under there?
Nice. Yeah, you normally keep those tinctures underneath your tongue for a couple of seconds, 20, 30 seconds, and then you just swallow and you're good to go. It goes into your bloodstream fairly quickly. Anything that gets administered underneath the tongue tends to go right into your bloodstream, doesn't even make it to the gut. So tinctures are really fast absorbing for those people that are trying to, get that medicine in them a little quicker.
I have a question about the setup you gave Craig. Was this all
Closer to your mouth?
Oh, everything you gave him is specific based on his body scan that you did?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Based on what I've seen from the scan,
You're not gonna be able to
it's customized.
slice it.
It's customized to him. Yeah.
No, that ashwagandha does taste better. The first one I got tasted awful. This, I'm growing to like it.
Yeah, it's not a bad taste.
It's not a bad taste. The
There's some
first-
tinctures that are bitter.
Oh, shit. That first one I got, I didn't take, bro. I'm already halfway through the bottle. So, yes, it does taste good. I mean, it doesn't taste like sugar candy, but it definitely tastes substantially better than any other ashwagandha product I have. And the under the tongue stuff, I used to chew on Oxycontin and put it under my tongue. So
Oh,
it went
really?
in the blood
It goes right
quicker.
into, hits you
And I'd be
quicker.
like, Vicodin. My buddy reminded me of that. He's like, dog, you used to chew on those to scare people at parties. And I was like, yeah, that sounds right. Hang on. I had trains of thoughts. Ashwagandha come back. Under the tongue, they're gone. Anyway.
It's all good. I mean, it's something that we should be taking. I think more and more people nowadays having nervous system issues.
Ooh, what are your thoughts on saffron? I found
Saffron,
that recently. That shit's
saffron.
been helping me with the...
It's
I
good for the
forgot to
cognitive.
take it.
It's really good seasoning. So, I mean, it's not cheap. If you're buying it in large quantities, it's expensive. But a little saffron goes a long way.
I used to steal it from Trader Joe's.
Oh, really?
I'm not proud of it. But it was the most expensive thing we had. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's
I'd steal it
expensive.
for the jar. I'd just eat the saffron. I didn't even know the facts. And then the little nug jar was perfect for one nug of weed.
Oh, wow.
Get you through your work day. Cute little glass jar.
You were more about the jar, huh?
Yeah, give me the jar, saffron. I didn't know of its effects till later. Do you sell saffron?
I don't. Those are commonly found. We specialize in a lot of herbs you really can't find.
You make your...
Yeah, we make our
Yeah.
capsules, we make our tinctures, we bag our own herbs. I mean, it's all formulated by us. I'm the formulator. So when I say I'm an herbalist, I go deep into it. I go deep into these rabbit holes.
When you said formulators, I thought of regulators. Regulators, mount up.
And I'm all about keeping it. I'm all about keeping it as natural. We don't put no fillers, no junk. We use veggie capsules. So, you know, there's a difference from what we do to supplement companies, you know.
And you came up during the pandemic. We have a similar story where the global apocalypse happened and we both went, foom, right? That's when you started?
Yeah, I started in the Swami and COVID helped us boost up a little bit more.
Santa Fe Springs, right?
Santa Fe
I
Springs,
used to go
Swami.
over there. I was more Rhodium because it's just closer.
Yeah, Rhodium's a lot closer. Have you been there recently? Oh, you should go, dude.
It's
They're having
changed.
some groups up there, some imitators of different
Santa
bands.
Fe or Rhodium?
Santa Fe.
Nice.
It's really cool, dude.
I got to check it out.
I mean, but you don't drink beer, so I mean,
No.
defeats the
I'll
purpose.
bring my ashwagandha.
Yeah, you can walk around.
I'll bring a little weed water.
Yeah, exactly.
That's also why it's dangerous. It tastes like a 2% of beer. And I'm like, oh, but it's not.
Oh, wow.
You know, so I feel cool. I'm drinking again. Wait. Rewind. I had in my damn brain, dude. This shit's exhausting. All right, back to poop. This shit makes you shit, bro.
That's the purpose of it.
He gave me this herbal detox.
Yes.
Oh, of course. It says gut and colon. I just heard detox. I had, bro, I forgot to tell you this. Well, why would I tell you? Hey, I almost shit my pants. 2 times I'm on the way to the Hollywood. And what am I, 140? I'm on my way to Hollywood. I'm driving to Hollywood to do gigs. And on the way there, I get the Dumb and Dumber like,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to make it to the club. 2 times. I made it to the toilet, but I had to pull off. This shit made me do 2 gas station dookies. I didn't want to shit at a Chevron. I think a Target dookie, too. It might have been 3. 3 dookies.
How many did you take?
A bunch. I'm just saying, I'm in, and despite all my poopy talk, I normally don't have to pull over to shit at a gas
You're
station.
able to handle
I can
it.
make
Yeah.
it to the destination. That stuff made it not a possibility. I went, the sweat. You're like, oh God, please be open. Please not be out of service. If you hit that out of service bathroom, you're like, well, I'm shitting on the floor then, because there ain't nowhere else. We're not going to another destination. That's all right. I'm sorry in the poop. I'm sorry. No, a comic did that. I heard that story once. He shit on the floor and wrote "I'm sorry" in it.
Oh, that's nuts, man.
You're going to hell. You're going to hell, sir. I cleaned it up.
Reaction to taking that?
Some people are maybe a little more sensitive. Depends how many you take. We recommend 3 to 4 capsules per day. So if you're taking them like all together, or maybe you might be a little more sensitive, just tone it down by 1 or something like that. But yeah, it is a normal, gentle cleanse. It does make you go to the bathroom.
In a good way, though.
In a good way. Especially those people that are constipated.
In a
stuff like that.
circumcise the demons kind of way. Off with their head.
Yeah. The whole
I
goal
mean it. You're just like, oh, demons came out. It reminded me of old cocaine shits when it was cut with baby laxatives and it cleans your bowels. Back in the day.
Jesus.
Back in the day, cocaine was cut with baby laxatives and you would shit ungodly amounts, but it was like a colon cleanse shit. And you could always tell at a party, like, oh, that's a coke shit. That's different. That's demonic.
Oh, wow.
That's a bad way to detox. Yeah. This is God's way to detox.
Oh, absolutely.
And you gave me the nettle leaf tea, which is good for your prostate.
Good for your prostate.
Well, I told you a little bit of that. I guess we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had they know the tale, but I had my urethra close up because of prostate issues, and they had a rotor-rooter my dick hole with metal rods.
Jesus, man. When you told me that, I was clinching, bro.
Yeah. But then you said, what'd you say this was? This was...
that's nettle, so it's good for
no,
prostate.
but I said the rotor-rooter, and you said this is the Drano, right?
Oh, yeah, the Drano.
You said this is Drano, so you don't need the...
Yes.
You don't need the doctor molesting your dick hole again.
Yeah, that's the...
That pervert. Who gets that job anyways? Thanks for healing me, but you're a pervert.
That's crazy, bro. I mean, I'm sure you were having a lot of after effects.
Yeah, they gave me a bunch of catheters to put up there to dilate my dick hole so it wouldn't heal. And the craziest part is like I got stories. Like I got my dick drilled 3 times by a doctor and have to rotor-rooter my dick hole with catheters and dilators. That's the story, right? But then, so you meet people like a Joey Diaz, where like I have stories, but then his stories are in another galaxy.
Yeah.
So there was this guy Ronnie at the Comedy Store, a very hilarious comedian, Eleanor Kerrigan. It was her man, and this guy had stories. He's from the hood and he in and out of jail, but a nice guy, you know, good man. Immediately I'm like, you remind me of my family, bro. I fucks with you. And he's telling me all these crazy stories, and I have little baby criminal stories, and he's like, oh, I was in the pen, you know, like Joey Diaz stories. And then I was like, finally I got one on old Ronnie. I got my dick drilled, I got rotor-rooted, and I have to dilate my dick hole with catheters, right? You would think
That's bad.
I get the peacock. I got one on homie. I go to Ronnie. I go, hey, man, I did too much opiates. It poisoned, opiates constipate you, which messed up my prostate, which narrowed my dick hole, which made me spray piss everywhere, which made me had to get my urethra rotor-rooted by a doctor, and now I have to dilate it with catheters. He goes, yeah, me too.
Damn.
No, it gets crazier. He goes, let me know if you need some catheters. I know a nurse. And I was like, what?
Damn.
This is the craziest level of Curb Your Enthusiasm in real life I've ever seen. Not only did he say, yeah, me too, he said, I got catheters because they get dirty and you need new ones. And then he gave me catheters.
Oh,
He
wow.
supplied me with dick hole whitener utensils. And I'm like, only at the Comedy Store.
Whoa,
You know what I
that's-
mean?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, me too. Here's some catheters, young man. Welcome to the game. I'm like, what? That's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
That's crazy shit.
So is that something
My
common?
fucking brain exploded.
Is that common to happen? Is that common?
Apparently.
Jeez,
maybe
man.
the real ones.
I've never heard it till you told me, man. And
That's what I
And
thought.
I'm in the industry, you know?
Jesus. I don't know. I guess it happened to Jimmy Kimmel, too. He had to get his urethra widened. It's somewhat common enough to where it does happen to men. Anyways, I've been taking nettle.
Yeah, nettle will keep it from getting inflamed. Nettle's good for lowering inflammation in the prostate. It gives you tons of chlorophyll, minerals as well.
Ooh.
It's good for allergies. For people that have seasonal allergies, take some nettle. It'll knock it out. It's like a natural antihistamine. So it's really good for calming down a lot of that inflammation people get around the sinus area. It's really cool. Yeah, I mean, I've used it for prostate inflammation. I noticed that my urine flow was a lot stronger after like 3 or 4 weeks. So I seen it working.
I noticed my urine
I felt
flow
it
was
working.
stronger after I dilate it.
Well, yeah, I can imagine. I'm surprised you were able to hold it in.
Dude. Oh my God. I had to drive an hour after the first dick drilling too. I got drilled at Cedar Sinai and it was family dinner that night. I drove with a bloody pecker all the way to my dad's house and I just fell asleep. I woke up. They're like, what happened to you? I was like, I got my dick drilled again.
But they put you to sleep, right? Jesus, man. That's
Nope. They never put me to sleep in none of my shits. Not my circumcision, not my dick drilling, not my hematoma. I had a hematoma on my left testicle. It swelled up the size of a racquetball.
Jeez,
I've
bro.
had poison oak on my balls. I don't know what God's trying to tell me, man. He's telling me to chill out.
Chill out.
And I go, nah. No, I just kidding.
Make it that much better, huh?
I said the devil's strong, Lord. I'm sorry.
Trying to get the demons out.
I'm
huh?
sorry. Send me some catheters through an angel. He goes, here you go. Ronnie. Holy shit, that was fun. Now we got this electrolyte drink too. I threw
Yeah,
away the
man.
box, but he sells the good clean stuff. I heard fucking liquid IVs not clean.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing, man. Nothing against the brands out there, but you want to
That's
get something
my
that
favorite, dude.
you want to get something that has as natural ingredients as possible. This one has sodium, magnesium, potassium, bunch of minerals in it.
He
No
sells
sugars.
it at his shop. Zero Light.
Zero
Shout
Light.
out.
Yeah, shout out to Trace Minerals, man. They're a good brand.
I got my jungle juice right here.
That's the best, bro. Have you been drinking those, or you?
This is my first one. I've been on yerbas. It's good though.
It's good.
It's salty, but not too salty. I got this other brand. That shit's salty, bro.
No, yeah, they exaggerate.
This is good salty. Poquito.
Mm-hmm.
Poquito.
Poquito goes a long
All
way.
these gifts. So the minerals I haven't taken yet, and he's got Parasite Cleanse.
Yes, that's a big thing for a lot of people, man.
Let's get into it.
I
I've been
think
taking fenbendazole, Safeguard Dog Dewormer for big dogs, not
Yeah,
little
I've seen
dogs.
that.
I got 3 packets. Let me know if you
Hey.
want to get down.
Have you seen anything come out though?
I don't look.
should
It's the
look,
first
bro.
thing. Nah.
Look, bro. Look at you. Grab it with your hands. You need to go
Nah.
through it, man.
Nah. No. Everyone asks, does it work? I'm like, I'm not looking for worms in my shit. Are you out of your fucking mind? I'm kind of curious, though.
Well,
There's
I mean,
people that, like, collect it, and there's so many ways. Now that my algorithm's on Parasite Cleanse, you get it with raw, like, coconut milk. You fast and starve. This was indigenous shit. And they just, they make the milk themselves straight off the coconut, fast, and then feed it to them. The lady was deparasiting her children, and she fed it to them late at night, nothing. And then they would shit in the bucket to see what came out. And it was just like Worm City, bro. It was the sickest shit I ever seen. It's so crazy.
you can use papaya seeds as well.
Papaya seeds. Did you see that new thing where people are putting tape on their ass to peel it off and there's little worms on it?
What?
Yeah, I gotta change my algorithm, bro. I'd rather go back to big booty bitches. This is too much, man. I'm trying to be godly and now it's worms out the ass and it's giving me nightmares. I'm drinking ashwagandha like nobody's business.
Hey, man, they come out of us when we die. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh yeah. Well, those are. I'll take the earthworms.
No, they come from the inside.
Yeah.
We all have them, man.
I know. There's good worms and bad worms,
There's
right?
good
But
ones
a
and
lot
bad
of
ones.
us are infested.
Most of us are infested with the bad stuff, man.
I know.
They're stealing our nutrients, causing all kinds of issues. The biggest part of a parasite, or the worst part of it, is their urine. When they urinate and they poop inside of your body, that's what's causing a bunch of issues in people.
Yeah.
They're even tying parasites to cancer now.
The biopsies, they say don't get a biopsy because it's a parasite, and what you do is you just release all that shit. There's lots of videos to prove this, but
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
get into this. But I
Well,
get into this allegedly.
I have
comedically.
stories. I had a woman go to the bathroom. She filled up about half of the toilet, and she was even vomiting parasites.
Oh,
Coming out her mouth, bro.
Yeah.
Not little ones, big ones.
oh shit! With this shit?
Yeah, with the mimosa. This one here.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
But she was like this big, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you can tell something was wrong with her. She had like the worst case
Sushi.
of parasite
Oh, she ate with
infestation that I've
sushi.
seen. It took her about 3 months to clear them. But you see her now, her skin's a lot better. She's not dealing with anxiety no more, nervous system issues. She can
They
sleep.
crave sugar.
Sugar cravings go out the window. Yeah, it's something that we should be doing at least once a year as people. I mean, we deworm our cats and dogs. We never worry about us.
I give it to them. I give it to me.
Yeah.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Oh, you're
sprinkle
good, man.
me, baby.
Yeah, you're
Who
good.
said E40? Sprinkle me. I be sprinkling my cats with dog dewormer. They don't really sell cat dewormer. I Google Amazon. They have goat, cattle, dogs. So I just give them dog. What's the difference? I take it too.
Yeah.
Woof woof. My dad said that. A lot of my big punchlines come from real life. Like my dad's, it's true story. Like, I don't know if people believe me or not, but my dad's buddy had stage 4 stomach cancer, and he just started drinking fenbendazole dog dewormer, and now he's alive. And
You see?
so my dad was like, fuck it, I'll drink it. And I was like, fuck it, I'll drink it. And then we ordered some, and then we drank it, and my dad went, woof, woof. And I fucking fell over laughing. And I was like, that's my punchline. Thanks, Pops.
Yeah.
Want some dog dewormer? You got a question?
No, I was curious. How, in your opinion, how does this parasite cleanse work in comparison to the dog dewormer? Like,
I think dog dewormer, it might be more on the chemical
I was
side.
about to say, let me cut you off. This shit's better because it's natural. And I am aware that these things are made in a lab, and this just comes from a plant. So I'm making the switch, but the dog dewormer is very funny.
Yeah.
It's very funny, and
Yeah.
it does work.
It's probably more faster, it's effective.
Yeah.
But the only downfall is that those things don't have a binder. So
Oh,
you don't draw
I
the
hear that
parasites.
binder.
So mimosa is the binder and the one that eliminates parasites.
Ooh, I don't tell me
Becomes
that.
very
I'll drink that
sticky.
whole bottle right now.
Becomes
bro.
very sticky and gooey.
you asked him, did you ever see anything come out? Because with that.
Yeah, it'll drag them out. Even mucoid plaque, like mucus in the gut, toxins in the gut, whatever's built up in the gut, it'll draw them out. And the mimosa, another one that people don't know, is good for the guy's shalong.
I don't need none of that.
Yeah,
Man. I'm trying to cut it back.
Well,
You
look.
need to chill out, homie.
Well,
What
I
the
will tell
fuck?
you what guys don't
You got any
know.
ball shrinkers?
It
huh?
actually makes it bigger. It makes it bigger. It's known in the indigenous communities to take mimosa to make your shalong bigger.
All right.
So for
I'm
those
doing
people
all
that
right,
need that
but
little extra
everybody-
help,
That never hurts nobody.
I've heard stories, man.
Don't want no short man. Remember that song? Anyway,
Yeah.
so if you got a short dick, take mimosa pudica.
Yeah, mimosa. And
Known to put the
to eliminate
pudica in your
parasites,
pudica. We're healing the world, giving little dicks big dicks now. Get rid of your parasites and
Enlarge your...
enlarge your worm. And
Yeah.
Get rid of your worm. Get rid of the... Anyways, that bit is exhausted. I'm so silly. I'm sober right now. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I couldn't smoke. I got a big audition. I hate these things. I'm like, give me more opportunities. And they send them. I'm like, oh, no. Homework. I got to read.
Oh, wow.
I got to read.
It's all part of the industry, part of the business.
I got to audition.
I know.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I got to study.
I have a question for you
Yeah.
too. You mentioned you had meningitis when you were 3 and you went to the hospital.
Yeah.
Was it the herbs that cured you of your
No.
meningitis, or what was that
There were-
trajectory
we
and journey?
weren't giving me any herbs back then. It was all medical industry. I'm sure they pumped me full of antibiotics and a bunch of stuff, which, that's why I'm not against the medical system, but there's things that you can do before getting down that route.
I
Cooking
am fuck big harma. No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was just joking. I'm against a lot of it, but a lot of it does
Yeah.
save your life. And
A lot of it does save your
necessary.
life, and I don't down talk those things because those are very smart people. The herbs are good for preventative if you're trying to prevent stuff, or if you're trying to catch something earlier. I mean, if you break your leg, I'm not gonna slap an herb on it and then your leg's gonna be better, right?
Mimosa pudica.
You can get your leg worked out with your doctor and take some herbs to help for inflammation and for quicker bone growth and things like that. I think there's a little need for both in a way.
That's my dream, is for Western to meet Eastern and
Yeah.
actually work in cahoots and study and heal instead of giving you shit you don't need and giving
Yeah.
you symptoms and side effects galore.
Yeah, to get real results, to actually heal a person,
Yeah.
I don't think too many people
to
are
the
getting healed
source.
right now.
Work on the organ that's deficient in whatever mineral it is causing you all these other side effects.
100%. Yeah, I'm a big believer in, you make sure you're staying on top of your stuff so it doesn't catch up to you as you get older. Yeah, we want to live to our 80s, 90s, but at what state? You want to be all beat up, or you want to just be like those older people that you see and they're still moving around, they're still driving, they look like they're still active people. I prefer going down that route.
My Nana was doing hit and runs in her car at 90, bro. Just fucking boom, boom, boom. She still got it. Lead foot. Yeah. She was run red lights. She was crazy. She break into our house and she broke a window once. She got trapped in the garage. She kicked it out. I swear to
Jeez.
God.
Yeah.
She's fucking like 85 when that happened. She's old little. She must have weighed 90 pounds and she weighed her age. She was just tiny, kicking out windows.
Wait, her
Like,
age.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Well, I
It
mean,
was crazy.
she did. She must have been doing something in her life to have her live that
She had
long.
a lot of cherries. She fasted and ate fruit, figs, sweet potatoes, old school. Just starve. I'd just be starved. I fast, but I reverse fast. Like I starve all day and then I eat at night.
That's a little. Well, if you're gonna eat and not go to bed right away, not that bad. But if you're going to bed right away, you're digesting in the middle of the night. You know
I
what
know.
I mean?
It's reversed, but it's just how my life is. I work at night. So I'll eat at like 3 p.m. and then midnight. I'm trying to get rid of the midnight, but it's hard.
It's
'cause I'll
hard.
just come home starving and be hungry, bro. Because I won't eat before my shows. I have a little process. It fucking works. It's good to be starving on stage. You're sharper, bro. I struggle. If you're full, I don't know. That's just me. That's a lot of people, though.
Yeah.
So my shit's inverted because my spots are like 8, 9, 10, 11 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Get home at 2 a.m.
Yeah, I do more of the intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
I cut it out at 7 p.m. I don't eat till, I won't eat till like 1 the next day or so, 12 o'clock, noon or so. And that works really good for me.
Yeah, that's the way. If I just got rid of my late night snack,
Yeah,
I get to huffing, I get to puffing, Hufflepuff. Oh man, then that. Ooh.
starts kicking in, huh?
Yeah, then the parasites come out. Give me a donut. Give me a bleached sugar donut.
Yeah.
I said, okay, parasite.
You're like, give me something processed.
Yeah, let me get some dog dorm. No, we're taking mimosa pudica. We're switching.
Try it, man. Try it. I mean, it could be that you see something getting drawn out.
I was gonna ask you when to start. Right.
You can start and when you're ready. You don't need no special event. Just start.
Hey man,
Just start jumping on them.
I have
2
an
in the
audition.
morning,
I'm
2 at
gonna
night.
shit a worm out during my audition.
Nah, it takes a couple of days for it to start working. It's not aggressive. That's what I like about mimosa. It's not one of these things that is gonna just shoot things out of you. I mean, it's very gentle. It's good for digestion. It's gonna help people that are dealing with bloating, constipation. So it's a natural product to get your gut moving, right? For people that are trying to, they're dealing with some type of gut issue, mimosa is really good for it. At the same time, you get the benefits of, a parasite cleanse. It's not aggressive. It's very gentle. It's not going to make you run to the bathroom. But give it about a week or so for it to really start working. I recommend 4 capsules per day. You took 2 right now, and then you would
took
take
3.
2. Oh, 3? That's fine.
Don't tell me. Said 2. I said
No.
one
I
more.
was going to say, I was going to tell you to split the dose. 2 in the morning, 2 at night.
Oh. 2 later.
Yeah,
I
it's not
thought you
good.
meant 4.
No, yeah. 4 per day. 2 in the
See how
morning, 2
eager
at
I went?
night. You went hardcore on it.
I haven't eaten today. I'm full of minerals.
That's good. It's not going to hurt you, man. A little mimosa is not going to hurt. That's the most gentlest form or thing that you can do as a parasite cleanse that's not going to feel aggressive.
You know what's funny is everybody keeps asking me about parasite cleanses, and I'm like, you guys, I openly talk about how I just drink dog dewormer. I clearly am not the most knowledgeable person in this. Hit up my man Jose right here. He's in Torrance off Carson in Vermont.
Mm-hmm.
Go get a parasite cleanse. Once again, natural is always better than chemical.
100%.
I would say do 1, 3 packs of dog dewormer and then do that. Just hit that shit hard, man.
Hey,
At the same time, fuck it, dog. You got worms.
It's going to do something positive for you.
Yeah,
100%.
you've been eating al pastor your whole life, bro.
Yep.
You've been eating that pork. You better get that worms out your ass.
Hey, if you have pets and you sleep with your pets and you're around your pets all the time, there's a high possibility that you have them.
There's a study that shows 100% of pet owners have parasites. There's a study. It's not me.
No.
It's not me lying.
Yeah, we're not making it up.
If you got pets, you got parasites.
Yeah.
If you eat pork, you have parasites. If you eat sushi, you have parasites. I do all of it. Why do you think I'm drinking dog dewormer?
Yeah.
I gotta have al pastor tacos late night on the way home. La Cienega right there. Leo's Taco off the spit. There's so many.
Mm-hmm.
Did you used to go to Figueroa right there, the corner? Figueroa and PCH?
Yeah. Oh my God. All those food
man.
places right there in the corner.
That was the best.
What
They
happened?
shut it down.
I know.
Fucking CIA.
They had so many
ICE,
stands there.
Feds. They started selling goat milk and puppies, and they shut it down. You want a puppy in a backpack? $50. Go to the hood. Got you. $100.
100. Inflation.
Oh, wait. I lost the train of thought. Oh yeah, just go parasite cleanse.
Yeah.
Oh, pets, yeah. These fucking guys, they got worms.
It's
a never-ending cycle. I just constantly deworming them.
Like, hey, even in Mexico or different parts of the world, they deworm you before you even go to school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's something that they traditionally would do. Is just they wouldn't actually. Some areas wouldn't even let you go to school until you got a dewormer.
Damn.
They would use Artemisia wormwood. They can use like quassia bark. You can use
wormwood's
mimosa.
a big one I keep hearing about. Black walnut.
Black walnut.
Oh.
Black walnut. I mean, there's different kinds. Those are gonna be more bitter teas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
but the mimosa tastes like nothing. Take those and you don't have to worry about it.
And your dick grows.
And your dick grows, yeah.
So, ladies, if you're looking to transition,
Deworm
you
your
take
man.
some mimosa pudica,
Yeah.
you'll grow a fat cock in no time. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. He set me up. He's silly jokes. Hookworms, all these fucking worms, man.
Roundworms, yeah. Tapeworms.
Speaking of oregano, I planted some oregano in the little pot outside. Excited to see it grow. Tiniest seed I ever saw. Looked like termite poop. You know, little brown dust. That's a weird thing.
You heard of people having parasites in their brain?
Yeah.
You heard about that?
Yeah, that lady on the news.
Yeah.
They thought she had a tumor and she went in. See if you think we're cracked out and crazy.
Yeah.
On the fucking news, Googles. This lady went in for a tumor surgery, brain surgery, because she had cancer. And then they pulled out a fucking worm.
Yeah.
She had a big fat worm in her brain.
My aunt in Mexico, she was having all these migraines, really bad issues with her balance and all that. They checked her out.
Worm plucked
They
from
had some
woman's brain
they
in
found
Australia.
parasites.
NBC News.
They found parasites in her brain. They gave her some type of med, and when they looked back in there, the parasites were dead. Then they want to operate her because they were dead. I had a customer lady. She was getting studied by UCLA because she had infestation of parasites in her brain. She had hundreds and hundreds of parasites in her brain. They gave her some dewormer. The lady survived. For some reason or another, her brain put a little cocoon around each individual parasite. So they said that was like something that they hadn't seen. They showed the x-rays or the MRI images to other doctors, and those doctors said that lady is most likely dead. They go, no, she's right here. And that lady was literally standing in the same room with those people, and those doctors couldn't believe that she was alive, looking at her images.
Would
She was in my
take-
store
she'd
not
take
too long
this?
ago. Yeah, I gave her some parasite cleanse also.
Holy shit. You guys go
It's no
take your
joke.
mimosa
It's real.
pudica. You gonna
You
take
know?
your medicine? You gonna woof woof, huh? Yeah. I try to tell you, motherfuckers. I try to tell you. I'm telling you, I saw it with my dad's buddy.
I hear stories all day,
like
man.
I saw him. It's not a joke. He has a hand, one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And not that it healed it, but it went from no movement to some movement.
You see?
He has movement in his bad hand, and then his stomach, bad thing's gone. Stage 4, kill you. You're dead. You can't say the words. They'll be like, "Oh, yeah."
Yeah, I heard people having it in their liver, parasites in their livers,
Yeah.
different organs and gut throughout the body. People had them on their skin. I mean, you hear all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff.
All sorts of crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of a new thing is, once again, there's natural methods to do this, but I heard of ivermectin cream on people with gnarly skin issues, and sometimes it's not acne, sometimes it's fucking worms and parasites
100%,
coming out your skin.
Well, you remember we're talking about the Sananga for the eyes?
Yeah.
Those drops that burn?
Oh yeah, I did that.
So a friend of mine's son, they did the Sananga on him, and they did the combo, the frog medicine. He had parasites coming from his eyes.
Do you have any of the?
I don't have no Sananga on me right now.
Sananga?
Yeah.
I did it a few times on ayahuasca.
Mm-hmm.
That shit, I didn't know I could handle it. I told you the tale. So I'm in ayahuasca, tripping, talking to Christ consciousness, floating in the sphere, and then the healers come by and they're like, "Do you want?" Say it one more time.
Sananga.
Sananga.
Yeah,
They said, "You
Sananga.
want Sananga?" And they're like, "It burns really bad."
Yes, it
and I was
does.
like, "It's very painful," and I go, "Yes."
Mm-hmm.
Hit me. And then I took it, and they're like, just breathe. And it was like crazy painful, but I was in a good state of breath work and consciousness. So I just handled it. And then they go to my buddy next to me. He's an Iraq war veteran. He's done like 2 or 3 tours. He was a leader. He like led motherfuckers. Motherfuckers been through it. And he did it. And later, the next day, he's like, "Dog, how did you take those eye drops?" He's like, "I've been trained with bear mace, pepper spray, all of it. And that was substantially worse." And I look over at you, and you're just like this.
Yeah.
And he's an Iraq war veteran, have seen atrocities. And he's going like, "Ah."
No,
And
yeah.
I was like, "I don't know, dog."
I couldn't open my eyes for like 30 minutes after doing Sananga.
Yeah.
Like it took about 30 minutes by the time it sort of wore down, but I can tell you I seen a lot more clear. the colors more vibrant.
Yeah.
It's meant to open up your third eye.
It clears the fog.
It clears the fog, and it's something. It's the real
Yeah.
something there.
It's gone.
Yeah, I felt that. So I have more mental clarity.
Yeah.
It's something that's
It's like you know how you're real dirty and you take a bath and you come out like, it's like that for your brain and consciousness. For cognitive function in both realms. Like, it's just weird. Just try it, pussies.
it's
Strip a little bear mace.
and then
Sananga.
Hey, then I've done it to a youngster, a young guy that, you know, maybe in his 20s. He was over it like in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
He was just like, boom. And he was all smiling. I said, dude, that ain't burning you? He goes, just a little.
Yeah.
Maybe on some people more than others. Maybe
Yeah.
you have more blockages and stuff like that. More
depends.
trauma, you know, might hurt a little more. But it was weird. I was sort
I
of
need
trying
to
to.
get some Sananga. I enjoy watching people do it. Because, you know, like in the circle, they're like, do you want to try this? Heads up, it burns. And then like, yeah. And I'm like, oh. Because you see them literally go, no.
Yeah.
Like almost like, hey, strap them down. But just real quick.
Yeah,
Shock.
it's quick.
Just
Yeah,
like,
it's quick.
whoa. I've done
Hapé?
Neesim oil. No, we're going to
sorry.
do Hapé. We're
Oh,
going
yeah.
to finish
I'm going
with
to try
your
to
Hapé.
check some Hapé right now.
We're gonna eat some iris moss and then do some Hapé. But what was I talking about?
Something about the nose? Niece or something you mentioned?
Oh, it's a Ayurvedic. My sister's into Ayurvedic healing. It's very similar. It's always the indigenous. The indigenous cultures, whether it's East or American, real American, fucking Native American, bitch.
Native.
Yeah, Indian.
Indigenous to the Americas.
Indios. Fuck you, white man. Kill the white man.
You're going to get a shit.
He puts his head down. He's like, I'm not no part of this.
sir.
Sir,
I apologize for,
run a herbal store. I don't know what he's talking about. So it's this same thing, except it's in your nose. You lay flat, but like, you know when you lay your head like this and it drips and it's annoying, almost like, you know, upside down a little bit.
Yeah.
And you drip this oil in your nose and it goes in, and it's similar to Sananga, where it's just burns. It's painful. It's terrible. But then it clears all of this up. If you have a sinus
Yes, for your
infection,
sinus.
gone. If you have allergies, gone. It's a weird thing to say, but it's almost like God's wasabi syrup that clears it all away. I just say wasabi because it burns. It's not wasabi.
Don't go putting wasabi in your nose.
No, do not
guys.
do that, folks. My sister will have the correct knowledge on this.
I don't know the name of it, but I think it sounds familiar.
It's just it's basically how Sananga is for your eyes. It's an Ayurvedic oil for your nose. It goes in there. It burns like a son of a bitch, but then it clears it all away. It decalcifies your pineal gland, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, my sinus infection's gone.
Well, they have those. They have a one that they use
What's
in the
it called,
Amazon where they shoot
Nassia oil.
Nasya oil.
Nassia oil.
Yeah. There's different, just like anything though, there's Nassia oil from her healer, her dude like you that makes it himself in
Okay.
Long Beach that's pure and it works. And then there's Nassia oil from Amazon, and 50-50, it's a good product.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I mean? That's why it's good to know a shaman down the way.
Well, you know, there's a lot of, you want to find a good source.
You got to know your healers.
Yeah, you have to find a good source. It took me years to, make all these connections over the years, and I got some good people behind us. I mean,
I should have got more spoons.
you need whatever you need. I can
brought
get it. I
two.
can get it smuggled into the country. No,
Want to try?
teasing. That's
You want to grab more spoons? Who wants a spoon of Irish moss?
dude. I eat that stuff. I just ate some earlier.
So he doesn't need it.
I eat it all
We
the
just
time.
need a spoon for you. Unless you don't mind sharing with me. You want? Okay, then stay.
Yeah,
Chris,
that's,
you have to share. Even though you have your own spoon, you still got to share.
that's real. That's real Irish moss. Joe.
Is this
no
the
joke.
good scoop?
Yes, a good scoop. You're not gonna find nothing more wild than that. We get that directly from Peru. Yeah, I have harvesters out there that I've made connections with many years ago, and this is 100% pure, wild crafted, no contaminants, no junk. Irish moss known as Chondrus crispus, and we add maca root to this one. So
Maca.
yeah, we have a blend of Irish moss, bladderwrack, and burdock root. And that one has maca root for, energy, stamina, libido support.
When you say maca, do you go maca, maca, maca?
No. I think that's what
It reminds me of Biggie. Baka, baka, baka.
Oh, yeah. Has no real flavor. Applesauce with no flavor. Some people don't like the texture. Some people just put it into their smoothies. We have flavored ones like soursop, jamaica, horchata, elderberry. We have different flavors, but this is non-flavored.
The aftertaste is good.
Yeah, it's not nothing bad. It doesn't taste bitter, sour, none of that stuff. But you will feel more energy throughout your day taking some real moss like that.
In the morning?
In the morning, yeah. It calms the appetite. You're not so hungry. You get a big burst of collagen and fiber for the gut, and you get all the minerals.
What does that cost?
It depends on, we do have deals that we're going to be putting up on our website, so you guys can get a better deal. Right now, they're $32. About $32, $36, depends on the flavor.
Deal of the day. That's 3 Starbucks coffee, Vintage,
Yeah.
Fropa, Frappuccino, whatever.
People
the fuck
listening
they're
and
called.
watching can order that online. They don't have to come into
You
your
don't
store.
have to come
if
into
they're
the
not-
store. We've been
Amazing.
shipping online for the past 6 years.
Amazing.
Yeah, so we can ship it to any part of the U.S. I wouldn't ship it international because of customs, and by the time it gets
Yeah.
to them, it can go bad, So
What's the
2-3 days
website?
shipping is pretty good.
What's the website to order it on?
The name of our company is called Aztlan Herbal Remedies. Same thing, AztlanHerbalRemedies.com.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Represent. It's on his shirt right there. It's on
Absolutely.
my shirt right there. It's on all these bottles right here. And
Yeah, we're all about traditional healing, natural, working with indigenous herbs, just doing things the way, more like old school, trying to go back into the traditional ways of doing herbs and stuff like that, recommendations and things. We can always customize something for the individual. We have a group full of herbalists that are working with us, our staff, very knowledgeable. So if somebody ever needs to call to ask for a recommendation, you can speak to anybody and they'll be able to tell you something and guide you down your path.
now let's shit some worms out.
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
All right, so we're going to finish. I'm thinking of how to finish here. Do we finish poop story, then Hapé, or Hapé, then poop story? Probably poop story, then
Yeah,
Hapé.
poop story, then
we'll
Hapé.
end on Hapé.
Yeah, it'll be poop story, Hapé, then more poop. And purging and everything else. Nah, you won't purge, man.
So we have a couple questions. The community service podcast is about, in my life, really, just like a knucklehead who changed his ways. So you got any good stories of just like what made you go, oh, fuck this. For instance, I got arrested. I was like, I'm going to get sober and get into stand-up. Like something to that nature, a story like that.
Yeah, I was down the path of just eating the standard American diet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Noticed that my life was getting worse and worse and unhealthy. Had a bunch of fungus. I was on high blood pressure medication. They were about to stick me on diabetic medication. My cholesterol was about 340. I was about 30 pounds heavier.
Let's please go into the full detailed protocol to get out of that Cliff Notes version, because actually that you say that a lot of my family checks all those boxes.
Yeah, I think
So family,
I think
watch
a lot
my
of
show.
folks,
Listen up.
Yeah,
Don't ask
I
me
think a lot
right
of
here.
folks, man. I think the number one rule, the number one step is detox your gut 2 to 3 times a year. You can use the herbal detox. If you can find yourself some good detox out there, make sure it's not an aggressive detox. I'm not a big believer in aggressive detoxes. I've done them. They dehydrate you. They keep you in the bathroom all day. I'm a big believer in detoxing for 60 to 90 days. If you got 40 years of junk in your body, you're not going to detox in 2 weeks. It's going to take a little bit more time.
That's smart, because I've never heard it that way. I'm always like, get it all out. Give me the diarrhea medicine.
Yeah, there's
Shit
people
the
that do
demon
that.
out.
There's people that do
That's
that.
a much better way, and it's just logical as you said it. I'm like, well, that makes way more sense. What the fuck have I been doing?
I've experimented over the years, man, for many years on myself, taking different herbs and doing that.
Yeah.
And when I first made it, I made it too strong, and it was keeping me in the bathroom for, hours. And then as the, time went on, I learned how to adjust stuff. And I found the perfect ratio, and we've never changed it ever since then. We've been selling that for 6 years now, and tens of thousands of people have taken our herbal detox. Like I said, it's very gentle for those people that are worried about, I got to work or I need a special event to start. All you got to do is just start. You know what I mean? Just tone it down on the sugars, all the bad carbs. Detox your gut 60 days at a time, twice a year. Take some sea moss, get more minerals into your body. If you're a person that's struggling with like diabetes or something like that, you can take something that's going to calm that down so your insulin can support itself. We have a good sugar control capsule. People that are dealing with high blood pressure or maybe work on your kidneys a little bit, you can take herbs like flor de manita. We have a really good blood pressure tea that's really good for people that are trying to calm the blood pressure down. But it's a little bit of everything. I've never just seen it where it's just one thing. Here you go, a magic pill, and everybody's happy. It's a process. You got to work on yourself little by little. You're going to fall off. You're going to get back on. You're going to be going around this revolving door over and over, but eventually you're going to be able to stabilize yourself. That's what I did. It's not an easy
realistic
journey.
approach, because I'm
Yeah.
always like all or nothing.
Yeah.
Change it. You can't, because then
It's very
so
difficult,
hard.
man. First of all, not everybody has a discipline to do it. You know what I mean? It took many years for me to be working on myself to be able to do it. Am I perfect right now? Am I 100%? No. I tell people 80% good, 20% you got to enjoy life, right? You're going to try to be Mr. Olympian and you're kicked off the earth, you know, in 5 years or something like that, trying to be super healthy. But if you
Eat
can,
one cheeseburger a week,
that's okay.
not every day.
Yeah, that's okay. You know, I agree with that. You know, if you're gonna be doing that every day while you're trying to detox, and you're basically contradicting what you're supposed to be doing. The more you can do it, the more you can reconnect, ground yourself. You know, you might want to meditate a little bit. Bless your herbs, right? They have spirit in them. Got to put them on here for a reason. So bless your herbs before you take
Jesus
them.
Christ.
Absolutely, 100%, man. I'm all about that. You know, do those type of things, and just cleansing is going to be the biggest thing. I think most people are worried about what they're putting in. They don't focus too much on what they're taking out.
Also, let me chime in with clean your fucking house and your car and wash your ass too.
Yes.
The amount of times I'm sad and I just need to take a shower.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've said that before. That's a little bit of a joke. I'd be showering, but I mean this, because this takes care of this temple.
The temple.
And then you come home. It took me 1 year to get my home in order. It was crazy. I'm finally organized and I feel substantially better.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds so stupid, but I got a little battery drawer. Like, just have organization and cleanliness in your home. And I don't care your budget. You can always clean your house.
Yeah.
Or do a once a month cleaning lady. Work it in. I promise you that $200 you'll get. Like, it's like investing in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, like, you don't realize how much clutter affects you until you completely get rid of it. And you're like, why did I throw stuff away and I feel freer?
Mm-hmm.
And they did that. I quoted it a bunch, but that minimalist documentary on Netflix. The guys that did it, I've said this before, really annoying. I kind of want to punch them in the throat. They just sound, but that's fucked up. But I'm funny, you know, because you'll watch
I've
it,
seen
and
it.
you'll be like, I don't like these guys. I don't like these guys. How's
They're
your
different.
soy latte, huh? I'm kidding. But everything they said out of their mouth is true.
Yeah.
About getting rid of stuff. And so you can take the information and just listen and get rid of bullshit, clean your home, and you're going to be like, oh, fuck, I feel better. Because I've been cleaning up my body and my home, and I feel, like, good.
Well, man, I
And
mean,
I've never, it's hard to feel good.
well, you imagine walking around all day, sluggish, your
Yeah.
body processes are not working properly, you're holding on to toxins. Imagine that, you know?
Yeah, I look at everything. It's all related. Like, your gut's sluggish.
Mm-hmm.
You got to clean it up. Your closet's fucking dirty. Clean it up. Like, it's so silly to compare those two things, but it's the same metaphor. It's like clean house, tidy house, clean your house and your house. This is your temple.
Yeah.
And then you're happier to come home. And yeah, because I know when I let it go, I'm like, oh, fuck, like it just.
The biggest change that I've seen personally, and I see in some of my customers, is that when they cleanse their body, they're no longer holding on to junk. They become better people.
Yeah.
They're not so angry so much. They're not toxic.
Well, just if
they're
you're
not so
just
stressed out
constipated, you're gonna be pissed off.
all the time.
You're just like, my stomach, I can't shit. Someone says hi, like, I can't poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you're not gonna have a good attitude. Oh, everything's great.
No.
I got a foot-long turd in my ass.
I mean, most of us are carrying around 10, 15 pounds of crap in our gut anyways.
Yeah,
We shouldn't.
not me.
No, not you.
Before we get to the poop question, and congrats on healing yourself.
Thank you.
What do you think of promethylene blue?
Jeez, bro. Talk to me about herbs, man. I heard
I was
so
gonna
much about it. I tried to
No.
research it. I mean,
I
it
heard
popped out of
profound effects.
I heard.
And then I found out it was a fucking food dye. I mean, a clothing dye.
It's a dye.
I went, what?
Yes.
No wonder it tastes like shit.
You tried it?
Yeah, I tried.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I pissed blue.
Did you?
As soon as I just hear something on TikTok and I hear it works, and I try it, and then later I found out it's a textile dye.
I heard
and I
about
went,
that, yeah.
I was like, logically, my brain can't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Wait, that dyes my Levi's, but yet it's good for my insides. Make that make sense.
But didn't that come out of nowhere?
Yeah, I'd rather stick with herbs.
Yeah, I'm all about that, man. I got nothing against that stuff, but I
I
mean,
just tie dye some T-shirts with it.
so your parasites come out dyed, right?
Yeah. Right
Oh, why
there.
my parasites blue?
They're all blue.
What are these Smurfs?
Well, I guess we didn't really talk about the area. We grew up in this similar area. I got family, and we had a family in Carson, San Pedro, Torrance, Lomita, Redondo. That's it.
Yeah,
Born in Harbor City. None of us lived there. We're all born right
the
there.
hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Kaiser.
Me and my sisters and my niece and nephew were all born there.
Oh, okay.
My son was a Hollywood. He's born in Cedar Sinai.
Oh, wow.
Hollywood swinging.
Yeah, no, I grew up in Carson, my whole life, and I stay towards Lomita now.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Lomita's
live
great,
right down
yeah.
the street right here, dude. Like
Yeah.
10, 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
I just have family members all in that neighborhood in Wilmington as well.
Oh, yeah. How'd I
Wilmington.
forget Wilmington?
You forgot Wilmington, bro.
This is
you know?
dangerous. No. My mom is in Wilmington. My auntie, my cousins, they're the wild boys over there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the neighborhood thing,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
It's a neighborhood thing.
The ice was on my mom's street. This video, she made a joke. They took Norma, and we all went, really?
Oh,
And
wow.
no. I guess we talk about that awfulness. Fuck you, ICE. Jesus Christ.
That's
I guess the
unfortunate,
only
man.
thing I agree on is like you get a murderer, get a real criminal.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
Leave fucking Abuelita alone, you piece of shit.
Yeah, that's when it's starting to,
That's like raiding that's when you take a Mexican person and deport them. It's like raiding the fucking goat farmer.
Yeah.
You did a bad thing. You there's no good will come of that.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers are just working, just hustling. My grandma was illegal till like late 70s, early 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Just straight illegal for 60 years in this country. That's why she didn't like driving. She's always scared. No, yeah, it's real. I make silly jokes, but my grandmother's name was Edu Viges Morial Lugo Soto, so we called her Grandma Kiki because
Too long.
Can say all that, dude?
For real.
That's a joke, but it's true,
It's true.
and it's just sad. It's like these people are just 99% of them are here just for a better life and a better way and to do good, and they're honestly, generally speaking, better than most Americans and more grateful. And in the sense, like they just want like a honest hustle, a fair shake.
Yeah.
And of course, there's always going to be a few rotten apples in every, but it's like crazy. It's like you can't blanket scatter bomb all these good people for, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
I think at the end of the day, I think we just want to, make sure our families taken care of financially. You know what I mean?
Not
Give
to
a
mention
better
the
life
stolen land that was taken.
Oh yeah.
And look, yeah. It's,
My parents came from Mexico in the 70s, and I'm grateful they did.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It gave us the opportunity to be able to do a lot,
yeah,
for ourselves as families and my brothers and sisters and all that. So we do have a better opportunity. And, it seems like it's a slap in the face a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't like to talk too much about it because I can go gun-ho and go crazy with it. But,
yeah.
I think it's a little bit disrespectful. You know,
Yeah.
especially with the dads, the moms, los abuelitos and stuff like that. And it isn't fair to those people. You know what I mean? So, but if they're gonna deport people, they're gonna trample on some good ones. You know, I
Yeah.
think that's what's happening right now, and it happens every couple of years. You know, I think they want to do some type of immigration thing and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's bigger agendas behind it.
I think it's just clickbait. They just want us fighting right now.
Yeah.
And they're taking it out on some good people. They're like, ooh, they're waking up. Do something bad.
Yeah.
Ooh. Every time we start to wake up, this is how I feel. Anytime consciousness and humanity starts to unionize and be like, hey, what the fuck are the central banks and big pharma doing? They go, ooh, get rid of abortion. Oh, deport some Mexicans. Oh, chop off some peckers. Yeah. They just, you know what I mean? The trans stuff. It sounds weird. But I just mean distraction.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, give a kid too many head pills and make him shoot up a school. Yeah, MK Ultra.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what's going on behind the scenes. And they're making so much noise over here, but what are they covering up? You know?
Probably some microchips in our booty holes.
It could be. It could be.
That's why I take mimosa pudica. Hey,
Gotta push
is
out some chips.
Elon Musk AI devil coming for your booty hole? Take mimosa pudica.
That'll clear them.
That'll get rid of that white devil out of your asshole. Kill the white parasites. Kill. Just kidding. Love, Jesus Christ. Forgive. Even the captors. Real hard. Oh. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, did we get a good poop story? You shit some worms?
No, what? I have.
Okay, we're going to pause 1 second. I got to pee, and I want a poop story and some...
Sure.
I drank too many fluids, bro.
So it's that electrolyte. Hey, is the mimosa coming out?
Anybody need pee?
No, I'm good.
We're all gonna listen to his stream. We're gonna listen to his stream to see how hard it is.
Yeah. I think your prostate inflammation is going down. You feel louder now.
So if people don't do a body scan, you can still talk to them about what's going on, and then you can still give them.
Oh yeah, they don't need to do a body scan.
But the body scan helps if you're trying.
Yeah, if you're trying to really focus and see, a little bit more detail.
Okay.
But not everybody goes in there does a body scan. We go in there and give them verbal recommendations. Most people already know what's going on with them.
Yeah.
Like, oh, doctor had told me I have a fatty liver. Doctor said I'm pre-diabetic and stuff like that. So we, just do a verbal recommendation.
Yeah, I went to a doctor in Mexico. In Guadalajara.
Okay,
and
good.
They cure people with just like food, but he looked in my eye.
Yeah.
And was able to tell me everything that was
I
going
think
on.
it's called Ayurvedic.
It was crazy. Yeah. And he told me like what 5 doctors had already told me just by looking at my eye.
Yeah, there's people that are experts in that.
And
just by looking at the eye.
I went there for 2 weeks and just detox. I didn't stay enough to get well, but there was people there that had cancer that it said it was fun.
I bet.
Crazy.
100%. I hear stories all the time.
And so if you give him something like this based on his scan, how long does he stay on this for? Is it
60
like
to 90 days.
That's it.
Do that twice a year.
And then you give them like a regimen to follow so they don't have to do such intense detoxes.
Yeah, so it's going to be more of a guide and say, hey, like even the herbal detox, you scan the QR code.
Yeah.
You can download a detox guide that tells you what to do and what to stay away from and all that.
That's so cool.
We're building more and more stuff, It's a lot of work, but, we're getting there.
That's amazing.
All right, we're back. PP Boy is back. I had to get it.
You said no more hat, huh?
No, because I figured we're going to do Hapé. I got to get a hair
yeah,
tie.
true.
Because I don't want to be puking on my hair. That's the worst. You puke on your tips and you got crispy tips.
Crispy tips.
Crispy tips, Craig, they call them. Crispy tips, Craig. My voice is like ASMR. Crispy tips. Speaking of crispy tips, you got any good dingleberry stories? You shit your
Dingleberry.
pants, you diarrhea on a hot date.
I've never done that, man.
What?
I would tell you, I almost sharted myself once.
That's it?
Yeah, but that's when
You're from the area. We all shit our pants.
But that's when I was doing the aggressive detoxes back in the day.
Okay.
I mean,
So you had a good childhood? You don't shit your pants?
My childhood was okay, man. I mean, it could have been worse, right? I could have been dead, you know?
Oh,
but,
yeah.
you know, I grew up right there in Carson. I think we're a little tough back then.
Yeah, it's wild.
But it was all
Two
right.
of the times got hit up by gangbangers was Carson.
Yeah?
One time I was in Trader Joe's softball game. We're like,
You're like, what the heck?
we're getting beer. I work at Trader Joe's. I got no part of this. You crazy gangsters. Gangbangers, chill out. Chill out.
It was rougher before. Now
Yeah.
it's more chill.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
Stop. Just going to get a beer, man. That was back. Anyways, yeah. Gang bang. The other time I was carrying the TV going to smash it in high school, and then we got pocket checked by some essays, and then they let us go. Oh, God. I swear. It's crazy. Anyways, you never shit your pants?
I've never, man. I mean, I was like seconds away from it.
Okay.
Seconds away from it, but bad. I get it. You get the runs, you're sweating. You're
Yeah.
about to just release, and thank God I peed myself once, you know, but that's
Shit face?
drinking a couple of brews, driving down the freeway, going to San Diego, and didn't pull over fast enough. So it was a little tinkle here, you know, nothing
Wow.
extreme, but
That reminded
you
me,
know?
I was pissing in a bottle on the freeway, and I moved the bottle.
Yeah,
and I
I've done that too,
spilled
bro.
it everywhere. I was like, oh, God.
yeah.
Oh, it was all over the floor. That was terrible. I was like, dude, I had to. I never forget this. I was playing dodgeball to the last second humanly possible because I love dodgeball, and I had a gig in Hollywood. So I was like, if you leave at this time, you'll get there. And then I GPS'd it. The show's at 7. I get there at like 7:01. I'm hosting. I'm first.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah. So I'm like, nothing can go wrong. And I have to pee so bad. I was like, you have to pee in the car. And then I did. And then I did it successful, 80%. And then it just went, what happened?
No, nothing.
Oh, you're getting text? What's that? This guy's looking at his clock.
She's texting.
Oh, you're texting? Oh, you got one of those smartphone
Yeah.
watches. I got one of them. I don't know how to use it. Help me. Anyways, okay. Now we're going to do some Hapé on camera.
Yeah.
And I'm scared.
You have any napkins? Oh, you do
Yeah,
have
I got it
napkins.
all. I got tissues. I got napkins. I got 2 bowls. So let's get into Hapé.
All
This
right.
This is my goal. My goal is to curb marijuana. Every time I want to smoke marijuana, to do Hapé. This isn't very enjoyable. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
but it's a cleanser.
Mm-hmm.
And Hapé is organic, indigenous, powdered tobacco.
It is a powdered tobacco.
and it can be mixed with other herbs.
It does have other herb elements
And
in
I
it.
know that word tobacco scares a lot of people off, but if you look into the history of tobacco, first of all, it's a clean plant that God made for us. It's indigenous, and it was ceremonial for thousands of years.
Yes.
And then guess what happened? The white man came, and they sprinkled me, baby. Sprinkle me. They added all these chemicals and made a natural plant that is good for you. They ruined it. Nobody knows this. These Marlboro, big William Morris, all these big tobacco companies. The reason you get cancer from tobacco is because they add, Google it,
Additives
like
and-
400 chemicals. It's not even 100 or 200. It's such a number where you go, you're like, what the fuck? And they add all this shit to it. And natural occurring nicotine is actually good for you. And nicotine is in all 7,000? No way.
Whoa.
400. You wonder why they add tar, nicotine, carbon monoxide, lead, and arsenic.
Yes.
I said leg. I said leg.
They're,
Lead.
they're carcinogens, man.
They add cancerous carcinogens to tobacco, ruining it. And they even add not natural occurring nicotine. So nicotine occurs naturally in nightshades, in eggplants, tomatoes.
Yeah.
Tobacco is the highest. And it is and can be addictive. So food companies go in there and like, oh, this thing's addictive. Let's synthesize it, make it 100% pure, and put it in everything. And that's the difference. Like, I put that down good, right?
Yeah.
Natural occurring shit's fucking fine. Man comes in, tinker, 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 boom, and now we can't eat peanuts, and we got pussy boys. I like peanut butter.
Right? No, it's true, man.
It's true. Bread
true.
was fine for thousands of years.
Yep.
Then they bleach it, add folic acid, then we got all these side effects. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
So now that we got that out of the way, natural occurring nicotine can and is good for you. Regular, organic, clean, indigenous tobacco is good for you in moderation. Anybody can ruin anything if you do stuff the way I do it.
Oh,
So-
that's one thing of doing it, but excessively doing it also
Yeah.
not good for you.
You could ruin.
You can do it a
fucking
little at a time.
oranges.
It's good for grounding.
Yeah.
You're gonna ground yourself. You're gonna feel more lightened. It does, burn a little bit. I can tell you that much. Your eyes do water. Your nose gets a little runny.
We're about to do it on camera. They're about to witness.
Yeah.
So you gave me this one.
I gave you our brand that I import from Chiapas, Mexico, made by indigenous communities out there.
Nice.
They're specialized in making Hapé and different types of ancestral
I like
medicine.
a mellow Hapé because there's all sorts of flavors.
I have some
It's almost like weed.
I have
You
some
think
good stuff here,
There's
man.
not just one. There's blends.
multiple
There's
blends,
flavors.
different plant elements that they add to them.
Yeah. I got this Hapé from my ayahuasca circle. A
Nice.
sweet angel gave it to me, Monique. And then you gave me this, right?
Yeah, that's for
Yeah.
self-administering.
Yeah. So
Both
you-
nostrils at once, the other way, just like that, and
Boom.
goes right in.
Oh, I'm so scared.
And then I got something like this.
I bought this tool at ayahuasca. They have big fat Mac Daddy like that.
Damn.
Oh,
This
shit.
is-
The
this is a
double
real-
blaster.
Kurupi,
Oh,
tepi.
we're going to do that. Oh, I'm scared.
So this is for double
You
nose.
going to do it?
I would
Oh, shit.
recommend if you're gonna do it, get a double. So then now you get hit once.
Yeah.
The worst feeling is getting hit one nostril.
Do you sell
and
those tools?
I have a few left.
Okay.
I have
I'll
a few
buy
left.
one off.
I got you. And then I got the simple ones that you have.
Oh, here we go.
Single nose, and then we got the double nose. I got different types of blends, all kinds of different ones from different parts of the Amazon, Colombia, Mexico.
So that's my goal. Switch weed with this. And
Well-
cleanse instead of
It's it's a ceremony, so you have to show
Prayer and
a
intention.
little bit of intention and some respect for the medicine.
yeah.
That way, you ask the medicine to heal you. It's gonna
Do
do its
prayer.
work. It's gonna do its work.
Yeah.
But it's something that anybody can do. No fear. It's gonna burn a little bit. That's normal. But if you can,
It's just I'm used to this shouldn't even be called the drug, but
It's not.
I equate everything to drugs. This is like a healthy, how I look at it for me in my analogies and how I operate in life. I say this because I help out some fellow knuckleheads that have similar addict mentalities. Like I want to be addicted to this instead of this.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this is a cleanser, a detoxifier, and as much as I love Lagunitas Hi-Fi Hops weed water, I don't think it's detoxifying me and enlightening me. It's making me smile when I'm sad, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
It's better than fucking, that's what it's called? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can I say those words? Lows off.
Lows off.
Yeah. So that's why I abuse marijuana is because it keeps me from taking pharmaceutical pills like Lozoft and Zoprak and all those things. Tongue twisters. You say the name, they really do shadow ban you. That's why I got. Anyways, we're about to do Hapé on camera, and you're
Yeah.
going to witness ceremony shit. It's a lovely indigenous medicine that I hope to switch to because I prefer to smoke until my eyes close.
There's something that you can do periodically. Some people do it daily. You know what I mean? Depends on the person, how much they need it. If you're a person that needs to tone down a little bit, maybe do it once a day.
I was going to say I
Every
should
so
be
often.
once a day. I already know
Yeah.
I need to do this once, twice a day. When I have my little donut marijuana, that's when I should do this. That's how I look. Like, okay, you're fiending. Yeah, the fiend always comes. The fiend is sugar, weed, or women. You know, big booties on the internet. Porno's the devil.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck, folks.
Yeah.
Good luck. Anyways,
What do you want? Okay, so I have different ones. Do you want to try the one you have?
let's try.
Or
Shout
do-
out to the guys, Viva Combo. You guys are cut of the same cloth.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
You wanna try
He
it?
does combo and you puke in the bucket.
You want to try ours?
Let's try the
known
one
as
you gave
tierra.
me.
So this is tierra, which means earth, and it's really grounding. It's
Yeah.
the one I start people with.
Have you done combo? I know it's separate medicine.
I haven't done combo.
My guy right here will hook us up, bro. I want you to meet because it's very similar. It's good vibes.
That's cool.
Vibe with your tribe.
All right.
He's out in OC and he mainly does combo and Hapé ceremonies.
Oh, good deal. Yeah, good deal.
And
Maybe we can collaborate some way. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
we'll go puke in a bucket. That's another parasite cleanser. Combo is a toad venom.
Yes.
And you puke out heavy metals, microplastics, and parasites. It helps with autoimmune diseases and addictions. It's extremely unpleasant, and that's why I've only done it once. But if you're struggling and you want to heal, go puke in a bucket with natural shit from this earth with no side effects other than projectile vomiting for 1 hour, half hour.
How about bufo? You done the bufo yet?
Not yet. I will, though.
Try the bufo. That's pure DMT, bro.
Kaka.
Yeah.
I'm doing the bufo. I'm going to do bufo and iboga.
That's what you mentioned. Yeah, I don't really
Hard
boga.
reset.
Yeah.
I need a hard reset on my garbage disposal.
Hey, they doing any boga over here yet? I know it's in TJ.
I gotta hit up a guy. I know a guy in Canada and TJ in Inglewood, but Inglewood's in a garage. I don't know about that one. I'll stick with TJ in Canada.
Yeah. So you want to try this or
Yeah,
what?
let's do
All
it.
right.
Okay. Oh yeah, me first. All right, here we go. Get my little water ready.
Okay. You want a good size dose or you want a mini dose?
Gentle.
Okay.
That's how you know it's. The bad drugs, I'm like, fat dose, double the line. The healthy, healing ones, gentle. No. Oh, God.
I put half on one side, put the other half on the other side so you can get an even dose on both nostrils.
Oh, I got to put my hair up. You're going to need to coach me how to inhale it too, but I can't multitask. Let me put my hair up. Because I always forget. It's not like cocaine. Cocaine, you go, this one's different. Oh, no, I got you.
Yeah, it's
She offers me an old.
so what you're gonna have to do is just
I got my own girl. I got.
don't blow out. Whatever you do, don't blow air out into me. All right.
Gotta look good for camera.
So what you're gonna do is when I administer it, all you're gonna do is just breathe. Breathe with your mouth slowly.
Okay.
Right?
So I exhale, right?
Yes. Exhale.
And then you blow the tobacco in.
Yes.
Okay. I've done this, but only like 6 times.
So what I'm gonna
honestly.
do, hand this over to you. You're gonna put it on your heart. You're gonna bless it. Ask the medicine to heal you. Take your time. No rush on that part. Hand it back over to me. You just let me do the work and just be when I first hit you, just easy. All right.
All right.
So go ahead and bless it.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. Mother Mary, Archangel Michael, protect us against these devils. Get out of my booty hole.
Hold your breath. Get close. When I get this, you can put it up your nose as high as you want. So you control. I don't want to.
And exhale all my air out,
Yeah.
right?
You just hold your breath. Easy.
Oh.
Just breathe. Easy. Yeah. Breathe with your mouth slowly. Yeah.
Whoa. That's good shit.
This is happy.
That's good shit, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
It didn't make me throw up this time.
No. Ours is gentle, man.
Yeah, the other one.
Some of them are very powerful. You start getting that stuff down your throat. Yeah.
You next, pussy. I just can't, guys. I love you.
Just let it flow through you. Medicine's gonna do the work. You're gonna feel a little hot and sweaty, just a bit, and then.
Made my nipples hard, bro. What's this shit? I'm sorry, I'm a comedian, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta be funny. Man. Whoa.
Just let it roll through you, man. Takes a little while. Takes a couple of minutes for you to
That's
settle
gentle.
down.
That's good.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not. This is my gentle one. Okay, I have stronger ones, but this
The
is what
first one I did, lady. The reason I'm terrified of it, the healer that blessed me.
they went hard.
Let's just say she used to party more than me, and she gave me a.
Yeah,
Oh,
sometimes when
I'm
they
lightheaded,
when they're
dog.
too
This is
strong,
good.
yeah, it can.
She gave me strong medicine and a fat dose. She blew my brains out in a spiritual way, and I've been terrified ever since.
That's
But
what it
this
is.
was gentle and manageable.
Yeah.
I'm already clear. I could feel it. It's so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's as if A fog has moved off your brain.
100%. 100%.
That was gentle. That was good. I could get into that a little bit.
Yeah, so there's other ones that I have that are as gentle.
Thank you, buddy. Oh, hang on. I'm coming back to.
There you go.
Are you able to do that to yourself, or do you need like a friend to do
No,
it for
yeah.
you?
So this is the one you would use
Oh,
to do it for yourself.
Got it.
So you would just, put it in here yourself, bless it, and just, just go for it. Don't half-ass it. Like, don't just, barely blow. Just blow hard and deal with it. You're going to get over it fairly quickly. You see, would it take a whole 30 seconds to a minute for it to calm down? Some people feel a little bit more. Some people feel a little less.
It's like what we were just talking about. You clean your gut with these medicines. You clean your home. You feel better. This cleans like some sort of mental fatigue or fog.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
you're going to see them more chilled out throughout the day. Going to be more mellowed out in a good way. Hey, it'll help you for your audition.
I know. That's why I was doing it.
Yeah, it'll help him for his audition. You'll be more focused. It wasn't too bad, was
get
it?
rid of all this weed, dude. Just gonna give it away. Hapé only.
Well, you can. There's little by little.
You feel it in your cells, bro.
You do.
Would you like to be dosed? Anybody want to be dosed? Want to switch seats? I think it made me have to take a shit. Yeah.
It does. And some people.
I was like, who wants to
on
dose?
some people.
We could put it in and put it out, but we'll just.
You get
roll.
sweaty?
A little bit.
A little bit, huh?
Who's next?
You gonna do it, Len?
Come on.
Len?
You don't have to be in the show. We'll record it. We can edit it all out.
Don't you want the podcast to be great?
It's not like a drug. Like
It's not a drug. It's not
You definitely feel discombobulated in a good way, in a way that you're cleansing your temple.
Yeah.
But it's not. You're not gonna be like you'll be able to drive in 20 minutes. Is what I'm saying.
Quite easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy. You're not going to feel high. Not going to alter you in any way.
Get in here. Who's next?
You want me to do it
Come
first? You want to go?
He doesn't want it.
No, I'll do it.
You're gonna do it?
Come on, bro. You're good, man.
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
It's not going to hurt, man.
It's gonna be good, Chris.
Same thing
Switch
like I did for
seats.
him.
Whoa, I'm in the producer chair.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Just hold on to this in case your eyes get watery or something.
This is fun. This
So it's
is
just,
fun.
I'm going to give you the same one. It's not a...
Yeah, that seemed. I like mild.
Yeah, it's mild. This is
sounds
mild.
Put the bowl just in case you need
Yeah.
to spit.
Yeah, this is mild. I'm going to give you a regular dose. I'm not... putting
Chris,
too
you're
much
gonna be
in.
fine. Chris, you're gonna be fine.
You want to know the craziest thing? When I was administering 20 people per day of this stuff,
Whoa.
I would start getting heart palpitations. I would start feeling nervous, like anxiety, because I'm absorbing people's energies.
Oh yeah.
So now I put up
Shield.
mentally, I put a little shield between us,
You have to.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to get this, put it over your heart, bless it, right? With whatever intention you want, medicine to heal you, to reconnect you to Mother Earth, whatever you like. And then when you give it back to me, go ahead and do that. I'm going to hand it, you're going to hold it, you're going to adjust it to your nose.
Okay.
Just hold your breath and let me do the rest, okay?
Should I breathe out all the way first? Or
No,
does it
you don't
matter?
have to. Just hold your breath. Breathe with your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy. Just breathe with your mouth.
Oh, it got him good.
You probably needed it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Give it. Let it out.
Easy.
Let it out.
Easy. Yes, it's gonna start calming down. You got some people that purge. You needed it, man.
Brianna's like, I don't know if I want to go next.
Oh, I'm so in.
Yeah. You see that big
Oh,
smile?
I forgot it's your first time ever. The first time ever, it hits like
It hits.
It hits.
It's my first time. I've never done it.
You'll be fine. Get your bowl ready. I brought a bowl underneath you, Brianna.
In case you need it, just in case.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
You'll be high, but in a good way.
In a good way. Like lightheaded, like.
In a clean, clear way.
Just a little. I don't like to scare people their first time around because then they don't want to do it no more.
I trust you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I definitely trust you.
I've done it enough for people.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't do this to myself the first.
Yeah, you want to have somebody help
Yeah.
you with it, you know?
Great little hat. Okay.
Get it and bless it. Rub your heart. Bless it. All you're going to do is focus on your breath, okay? When it hits you, just breathe out, breathe in very slowly. You don't want to take a deep breath. You push a lot of those powders down your throat, so just...
Okay.
Just like that, okay?
Hold my breath, and then once you do it,
Just
breathe
you
it out.
breathe slowly. You focus on your breath. That's why you focus on it, right? Okay. Grab it and you adjust it to your nose. Don't breathe out, just hold your breath. She took it like a champ.
Yeah.
She might really be more opened up mentally, like emotionally.
Well, she done ayahuasca healing.
Oh, you're okay. So there you go. You already know. If you can do ayahuasca, you can take Hapé.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what-
the only time I did it.
That's when they open you up for ceremony.
Yeah,
It
they
gets you
said
ready.
it'll help the medicine work better.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know. Oh, where's my microphone?
It almost reminded me of
We get it all through these mics too.
Okay.
you know when you're baptized, they like hold you underwater, and then sometimes the water goes up your nose.
I was probably like 9 months old.
I was older.
Yeah?
Yeah, but
Oh,
Or
yeah,
like-
when water goes up your nose.
that's what it feels like.
I've given people that description of it.
But
Mhm.
I felt like I was underwater for a minute, and I pretended like I was.
You feel it in your cranium. Mm-hmm.
And we're baptized.
There you go.
Ooh, it got Chris good. It's all that booze you've been drinking. You know, that devil's juice, aren't you? Huh?
The devil's juice.
Wow.
Right? Some more of a mental clarity. You're going to notice it more throughout the day. You're going to be so chill. Look at this guy. He's all calm now.
No, I just felt like very happy that we're all here doing this
Yeah,
together.
yeah. I've had,
like we're bonded.
I've had people cry.
She's a
I've
woman.
had
She starts
people-
crying. We
I
start
am.
puking.
We're all crying.
Yeah.
I got hard nipples. What's happening?
There's a lot of people that go that emotional. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. That was so great. And
I
it
bumped it.
smells and
Yeah,
tastes
it's pure, it's
like-
clean. It's like the best you're gonna find. I found a really good source. I've been working with them for many, many years. I've ordered all kinds of different stuff from these guys, and it's to me, I want to have somebody that does it traditionally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Still prep it the way they've been prepping for thousands of years.
Do you offer this?
I don't offer it no more. Before I would just do a free ceremony for people and stuff like that. We do it on occasion. But I don't really offer it no more.
Yeah.
If I have friends or
Yeah.
somebody like yourselves that want to do it,
Yeah.
I'll be more than happy to do it for
Thank you
people.
so much.
Anytime. You're welcome.
Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Thank
This
you.
was lovely. Here, Craig, you want your captain's chair back?
Yeah, I was doing something and I forgot. No, I pull. You know when you pull out your phone, I was like, "Oh, I got to do this," and then any message comes through, and you're like, "I forgot."
Wow.
Oh, spots. I have 2 shows tonight. I have to figure that out. Ooh, spots. I'm gonna be so funny. I did Hapé. I remember where I put my math book in the 4th grade. I am clear.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. We're healing. And it's baby steps. It takes a long time.
Yes.
Been a long time since I first got down. but I still keep making these funky sounds.
It's a
Sorry. Sorry, it's the Hapé.
yeah, it's coming out of you.
Laxity of Mimosa purica.
If anybody wants a little ceremony, just DM me. You guys, or just email me. I can do it for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be more than happy to help people out. You know, it's something I don't charge people. I like people to feel good. You know.
Yeah, and then if he doesn't want to do the Hapé ceremony, just see him for all his other services.
Well, I
Like,
even have Hapé at my
yes,
store if you want to
buy
purchase
the
it.
Hapé, get the minerals, get the magnesium,
The maca root, the Irish moss.
maca root.
We got tons. We
Yeah,
got
we got-
close to almost 250 different products. It's all natural.
Yeah, I'm gonna start having healers on more. I
Anytime.
love that
Yeah.
shit.
That's probably your path, bro.
Yeah, let's shit out the demons.
Yeah.
We're on brand. Well, I love you, bro. Thank
I
you for
appreciate
coming
you, man.
to do the
Come
show.
on, bro. I appreciate,
Thank you for
I
the
appreciate
medicine.
the platform, man.
Thank
the,
you.
The opportunity to be on here and share this indigenous knowledge with the world.
Yeah, you pulled up to the comedy store, right? No, Irvine.
Irvine. When you're in Irvine.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
he
funny,
pulled
bro.
up to Irvine. He gave me some gifts, and then I visited him at the shop. And I just respect and love what you're doing.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Natural, earth, mama soil.
Yeah.
Fuck your blue dye. I'm done with you. The blue piss was pretty cool. I must admit. I was dyeing eggs in my piss. Yeah. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. It was Easter. It passed. Hey, I
It was
love
Easter.
I
Dang,
love you
bro.
all. Go heal. Go to the beach. Go to nature. Do some Hapé. Do
Yeah.
some research. Go to plants. Fuck a corporation. Go to a shop. Mom and pop shop.
Yeah, it's a family business.
Mom and pop shop. The Hapé's kicking in, man.
Yeah, man. I put a little extra for yours, man.
LSD, man. No. Anyways, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, guys.
Namaste. Check them out in Torrance, Aztlan.
Aztlan Herbal
We'll
Remedies.
provide all the links.
Sure.
Much love. Peace.
Thank you, guys. Peace.